Hey guys, thanks for checking out my video today. This one is going to be short and quick as I am going to show you how to prepare your tumbler for adding rhinestones to it. Now, to get a clean, polished, well-blended look on your rhinestone tumblers, it is important to color the tumbler before you add the rhinestones to it. So my hack for that is trying to find a tumbler that's already colored for you. And so that's what I did for this stainless steel tumbler. I found a light blue colored one. I will not have to color this. I do still have to prepare it, but I don't have to color it. And so that's going to save me time and money. You can find pre-colored tumblers when they come in stainless steel or even like the cold cup plastic ones. So if you can, look for one of those to save you some time. But either way, whether it's colored or not, whether it's stainless steel, plastic, or acrylic, you still have to prepare it before you can start adding bling to it. If you don't prepare it, then it is more likely that the rhinestones will fall off a whole lot sooner and the tumbler just won't last as long. And the reason for that is because many tumblers have like a very smooth coating that gets put onto them, you know, during the finishing process of manufacturing it. And it kind of like seals and protects the tumbler. But we want to remove that protectant so that the glue or whatever adhesive we use gets stuck to the tumbler itself. And a way for the glue to do that is to be stuck on a rough surface, not a smooth surface. So in order to remove that smooth, polished coating that many of our tumblers have, we are going to need some sandpaper. And I like to get these sandpaper blocks. I get these from Amazon. They also have them at Michael's. I will have a supply list linked in my description so you can see all the supplies that I use when it comes to blinging tumblers. There is a section in that list that is labeled prep supplies. So you can get all these supplies that I'm going to use in the video today. I also use rubbing alcohol in this spray bottle to clean off the tumbler after I sand it. And so that's going to get rid of all the debris. First step, let's just jump right into it. We are going to sand the tumbler with our sanding block. I may fast forward through some parts of this video, and that's just so that it's not super long. And I mean, it could take a little while to sand a tumbler. So you'll see me speed up through parts of the process, but I'll come back and walk you through at least step by step. So again, first thing, let's sand this. Okay, so I have fully sanded this. I'm going to look through it just to see if I see any shiny parts. And if I do, I'm going to sand them off. But for the most part, this is very well sanded. By the way, I forgot to mention, I usually use 100 or 120 grit sandpaper, and that's usually enough to get the polished coating off. So at this point, I am going to spray this down with alcohol and use some paper towels to clean it off. After doing that, I'm also going to wash it. Like, I'll wash it in the sink with soap and water. And that's just to make sure like it's clean. I don't think it's necessary if you clean it well enough with the alcohol, but that's what I just like to do. If you don't have a colored tumbler, then this is the point in time where you would want to color your tumbler before adding the rhinestones. Make sure it's washed. There's no residue from what you sanded off. But you can paint your tumbler using different items. I like to use spray paint sometimes, and the spray paint I use is the Color Shot. I like these because the colors are very vibrant. You just need a couple very thin layers and it dries really, really quick and really, really well. And then they also have a sealant too. After you paint it, you can seal it with their sealant. And then sometimes I also use these Craft Smart outdoor acrylic paints. Like if it's raining outside or I just don't find the color I like in the spray paint, I'll use these acrylic paints with a paintbrush. I also use these Posca acrylic markers. These go really well on any type of tumbler. You just need 1 or 2 layers and they dry really quickly. If you do paint your tumbler, you'll want to seal the paint onto the tumbler before adding the rhinestones, and I like to do that either with the spray paint sealant or this Mod Podge, dishwasher safe Mod Podge. And this isn't necessarily for the rhinestones, but it is just to get the paint stuck to the tumbler. When you add the rhinestones onto the tumbler, there are going to be gaps in between the rhinestones where you can see the paint through. And you don't want that paint in between the rhinestones to chip off or to fade or to get washed away over time. And so sealing the paint onto the tumbler will just make the tumbler last a lot longer and make it look good for a longer amount of time. So these are all the supplies you need to get the tumbler colored. You can choose one supply. I like to use this one and that one, just depends on the situation. But you definitely do want to color your tumbler before adding the rhinestones and then seal up the paint, whichever paint you use. And that's it. So this tumbler is actually now ready to be blinged. I will have a video coming up soon on how to add rhinestones to a stainless steel tumbler like this. So if that's something you're interested in, please subscribe and then you'll get notified when that video comes up. And then also check out some of my other tutorials that I have posted. I teach people how to bling tumbler drips, tumbler lids, and even how to add a name to the tumblers. So you can check out my page for that, and I'll see you in the next video.